Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I wanted to have some gameplay in the video instead of just like my face. But yeah, today I'm on Bridger Western. I'm going to be talking about other things in the video. I'm just going to be explaining a bit about the game, hopefully quickly somewhat. I'm on this game just because, like I said, I wanted gameplay, and I've been playing this game a lot. It's on Roblox, like I said. It's called Bridger Western. I'll put up a picture of the game, and I'll put up the link to the game in the Discord, or to the Discord in the description, sorry. This is the game here. It's called Bridger Western. It's currently at... Hey guys, just something I wanted to add. I know all of this footage is pretty old considering what the game is like currently. It's not that much different in all entirety. There's just been a few changes here and there with a couple quality of life changes, but I wasn't able to get around to editing this video when I wanted to. I apologize for that. I hope it's not an issue, and thank you for listening. Pretty consistently when I started playing, and some TikTok videos went viral, I guess, or YouTube shorts, whatever, and now it has a good bit of players because people are starting to realize this is an actually good JoJo game that takes a completely different route to the traditional gameplay and stand-obtainment method, as opposed to most where, you know, you just spawn in and get a stand from just walking around and finding one or doing a quest or something like that and just leveling up. This is more PvP orientated, and I think the progression loop is a lot more doable and a lot more, you know, way less mind-numbing, comparing it to something more recent like Bizarre Lineage, which that game is fun and I like the game. Not a big fan of the developers, but this game I am a fan of the developers. They consistently talk in the Discord and ping and do. They just, today I was at work, but they did a like money drop event and they reverted everyone's age. I don't know how much, but I know they said they dropped like 5k to everyone or something, like everyone who's in the game, which I don't know if they've done that before, but yeah, overall I think this is just a very fun and well made yet simple, but works very well in the current environment of like Roblox anime games in general. I'm sure everyone knows how fucking dry it is trying to find to play something on Roblox today. But yeah, I'll get back to the game. So I'll try to quickly explain some things about the game. So basically, when you're first time playing, you'll spawn in, you get to choose between Outlaw and In-Law. And then when you spawn in, if you press H, you'll have a mule, because you don't start with a horse, obviously. I have like a expensive horse that is your form of transportation around the map, and what you'll be spending probably a good bit of your money on as you continue to play. But like I said, you press M here, you'll spawn in, you'll be 18, and your alignment will be whichever you choose, and then you have your XP bar here, your path. Mine says Mandem because that is the stand I have. There are stands in this game, obviously. It's a JoJo game. And then your tier is pretty much your level. You know, max level is 3. And see, I have like 5k XP out of 500. Like, there's no reason to have higher levels. Maybe they'll add more of these cards in the future. I forget what they're called, but they're basically just talents or whatever for your character. And when you spawn in, you'll be tier 1, and you'll have one of these cards, and the other 2 will be covered. And then you want to try and just get XP, which I'll explain how to do very easily and well later on. Just be showing some clips of that. And you'll be able to get XP, get your tiers up to 3, get these 3 cards here, which are very useful, and there's a lot of fun and good cards in the game. Like, a lot of these cards here I feel like are good and change the overall gameplay mechanics. Like, for example, when you die in this game, you go down on the ground, and the way to kill you is to just shoot you once. But with this card here, it takes 3 shots to finish me. And for example, this card here, I get extra stamina, and my combat roll is instead changed to slide, which I can like slide tackle people with, which is pretty fun. And then I have like the third one here, where it's like, if you deal more than 40 headshot damage that downs or kill someone, decapitate them. So it's just like an insta execute. I feel like these are pretty good. Anyways, I'm old as fuck, right? The map is not very large. It's kind of big, but with a good horse, it's not hard to get around, and everything that you need to know about the map is very easy to memorize and kind of just get down after going there a few times. But here I'm going to the witch's hut, which is where you will get and roll for your cards. I'm not going to do that because I want my cards. Actually, I think I can. Let's just do it. And you see, you get a free one. And you get 2 here. Hitting somebody with will now also. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Lung shot. Nah, I think. See, I don't want any of these. I'm gonna click this one. You can reject it too. There you go. So I just wasted my money, but it doesn't matter. That's where you go when you have a when you're tier 3. You got all of the XP you needed, and you want to finish all your cards. You come here and spend money, and they get. I think it's like first one's free, next one's 50, next one's 150 or something like that. And then this next quest here, anything I can do for you, talks about a dog banner, which I'll explain what that does next. Because I actually need one, so I'm going to try and get one, and then I'll probably come back when I get one. But you will try to get one of those at some point, which you can also get from fishing. 1 second, I have to do this real quick. Yes. No, I'm dead. It's great, I didn't have my stand out. Oh, they're going to finish me? That's great. Well, I'm just gonna get older now. That's great. I should have my standout. But yeah, when you die, my age didn't go up this time because I think I died not too long ago. But I think if you die like 2-3 times or you haven't died in a while, you'll gain like 2 years of age, making your character grow older. Basically, when you grow older, I believe your stamina is a lot worse. It feels a lot worse, at least when I was old. I've been like 88 before on this same exact character actually. And I felt very slow and my stamina felt very bad. But yeah, that's what aging does. And if you get old enough, I've heard you can get heart disease, which if you get that will just like wipe your character pretty much. So you don't want that to happen. But what you saw there with those NPCs that spawned on me, and it said think fast, basically that's like a little event that happens. I don't even know how often, to be honest with you. Pretty often though, which spawns NPCs, and when you kill them it gives you money, and a chest spawns in front of you which can give you items. I'm fishing, went and got myself a fishing rod. But yeah, you're gonna want to get one of those fishing rods, some bait to improve your luck, and when you need money or you're looking to get chests or items, my #1 recommendation would just to fish, right? So there's other ways to get EXP, which and money and items and such, and that's NPCs that spawn. So like those ones that I was talking about before, you saw before that I died to. Those, when you kill them, they will give you money, and a chest will spawn on you after you kill them. You can get items from that. I'll try and show that here while I'm fishing, because I actually need to get an item myself, a very specific one that I will mention when I get to it. But you just want to keep fishing. But like back to those NPCs, at nighttime basically hordes of zombies will spawn, and you can get a lot of money, and that is definitely the best way to get XP for sure. So you're gonna have to do that, and I have some footage of examples. But it's much harder than this and much more dangerous, because lots of zombies will spawn on you. And there's a pretty specific area that I feel is good for doing this that I will go to when I'm done fishing just to show. But a lot will spawn, and there's a big guy that can spawn that jumps on you, and he hurts really bad. And if you die, you know, your age goes up. Oh, I have something here. Oh, I have something pretty good. This is not a chest. You can get other items for fishing. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh, I just got a rusty mare's leg. That's like a weapon you can repair somewhere. I have like 8 of these things. I don't know. But I think when you die, you lose it actually. So like in that light, you only have it for that life. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, I just got like an epic item from fishing. I think you can sell those things. I don't know. I have a lot of them. But what you're mostly looking for are just chests, because chests gives you the options to give like a plethora of items that are very useful. Like I'll try and show it here. You get like fish for fishing, obviously, which you can sell. You can get dynamite, knives, all these things here. The most importantly is probably tonics, which are tonics, and you can also get cooked fish, which is also very good and for stuff like PvP. Tonics are like these little bottles of juice, I'll say, that you can buy, and it heals you when you use them. But if you drink too many of them, you'll get very drunk. Pretty much, it's alcohol. But it's still just good to always have on you if you're fighting or you just need one. Gives you health. Not back instantly. It's just like as you're sipping it. And the cooked fish can also heal you as well. They heal you for less, but you can carry much more of them because there's 3 different types of fish you can get cooked. You can also do that with like all your fish that you have, obviously. But I would recommend doing something else, which I'll show here in just a moment. Basically, when you get a bunch of fish or whenever you feel like it, you can come in here and sell them to this guy and get a lot of money, which is the main reason why, in my opinion, that fishing is just the best way to get money. Like, I just sold all those for 900, 500. See how much these last ones sell for. Another 525, and boom, I'm at like 5k. Haven't even gotten any chests or anything or any of the items I'm looking for. I got a chest here. Ooh, if I cannot miss it, that'd be nice.
Bro has the key to everyone's room. Now get out. Skull emoji. Skull emoji. Skull emoji. Skull emoji. Flash face.
So that's what happens when you lose a chest. It's a sound effect it plays. I'm shit, but I'll try and get another one. Well, I was fishing and this guy just shot me. I almost just outplayed him completely. I'm not sure where he went. Is that him over there? Yeah, it's this guy. Stupid ass. Guy knocked off my fucking cowboy hand. Piece of shit. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to fishing because I was trying to get a fucking chest, man. But now I gotta keep my stand out. I didn't want people to know I have a stand. While I'm fishing, I'll actually explain how to get a stand, and on the topic of stands. So, unlike traditional JoJo games where a stand arrow just spawns around the map or you do a quest or something and get it from that, every so often, I don't know the exact time, but it's a percentage chance, and it's based off of how many people are in your server. So the more people you have in your server, the higher the chance of this item spawning, which is called a corpse part. It'll be very obvious if you have your volume on. There will be a big loud like beam noise, and there will be a golden text across your screen telling you that the corpse part has spawned. And you're going to want to make your way over there, and pretty much everyone on the map is going to be going to that location, or everyone, most likely everyone on the map, or majority of people, because most people don't have stands, because they're pretty difficult to get in this game. Thankfully, I was playing when the game was from 7k players, so my chances were a lot higher. But it's going to spawn in. You're going to want to go over there and grab it and pick it up, and when you pick it up, everyone's going to try and shoot you and gun you down so that you lose it so that they can get it. So my best recommendation on getting it in a public server, because that's the only option, there's no private servers in this game, my recommendation would be to get smoke bombs and stuff, because they're very helpful for this situation. And just pull up. You don't just want to run right at it, because then everyone's just going to gun you down. Right? You're just going to die instantly, you're going to get old, and you're going to have to go back over there and hope that they don't kill your horse too. Because if your horse dies, it has like a 2-minute respawn timer or something like that. And you're going to want to grab it. So basically what we want to do, I'll try and show it. There's no corpse fire here. You want to grab your smoke bomb, say it's right there against that tree. Just aim at the tree, throw the smoke bomb, and then you're going to want to go up. You're going to hold E to grab it. It's going to take a second to grab it. And you're going to want to time and press H to spawn in your mule or whatever horse you have. And so it's spawning in as you're grabbing it, and you're able to just get on and run away as fast as you can and get away from everyone. Having friends does help tremendously, because they can, shoot at other people and protect you while you try to get it and stuff, etc., etc. But it is relatively hard just for a solo player, just someone who doesn't have any friends to play with. And I did have friends to play with, but I got mine solo, just in a public server, because My friends weren't really on. They weren't playing that much because they already had stands and there wasn't a lot of players on the game and stuff. So they would just hop on occasionally and just like fight. But I still needed a stand, so I was doing this shit solo. And that's how I got mine. That is my best recommendation on how to doing it. So here I have the Trello open. It actually looks somewhat updated, I believe. Maybe like they updated some of the images and stuff, but they got all the information you need here in terms of NPCs, all the different types of weapons, items you can get. See if I can find coin the arrow shard. Don't see it here. Oh, here it is. But this is how you get a stand. So corpse part, as you can see here, when there's 3+ players in the server, corpse part doesn't have a chance. No, once you grab it. The pulse indicates a percentage of the stand that increase with time and cap around 15%. The stand's rarity are default and rare, with time manipulating stands being the latter. Corpse part raids, minimum 3 players every 30 seconds. There's a 1 in 25 players. As you can see here, this is what pops up. So when it spawns, once you grab the part, you will have to hold on to it while you pulse for a short period of time. So when you stand, it can be knocked out of you and your body part contains. And then there's arrow shards, which are new. Obtained as a legendary pull from fishing, 0.5%. The prophesized secondary stand obtainment method can grant any stand with the exception of those that are unobtainable, of course, and it's guaranteed to do so. Currently cannot be banked / stored and is lost upon death / leave, so tread with caution. Has a glowing smoky aura while being held. Connected to you, yeah, obviously. Okay. But they have, here are all the different stands. Start Platinum. Got Hierophant Green, Silver Chariot, the World AU, and then there's Star Platinum, the World, Gold Experience, Purple Haze, D4C, Crazy Diamond, all these different stands. As you can see, there's Tusk Act 1 through 3, there's Heya, Tubular Bells, 20th Century Boy, Mandem, Hermit Purple, I guess White Snake is unobtainable. I don't know about GER, currently scrapped. They have all the different cards, stuff about fishing, quests that you can do. I've never done any of these quests, the different NPCs, everything. Oh, heart failure wipe. I'm actually gonna look at this. When you're old and feeble, you have both legs in the grave, you'll get one last chance to look at Ridgeby County before knocking out. Oh wow. Okay. Aging stuff on everything here. I'm not gonna go over everything. I mostly just wanted to show the different stands, but I'm gonna get back to fishing, hoping I can get this item that I'm talking about, so I can get to that. Oh, I got a chest here, it seems. But you have to do this little mini game. I'm not gonna mess with it this time. There you go. Boom. Chest will spawn, knocks you back. Someone can actually steal it, and so you get money. You used to get way more money, by the way. They nerfed the shit out of it because there's a lot more people, and I think it was just maybe a bit too OP before. But yeah, those are the chests, and there's legendary items, as you saw with like the stand arrow shard. From the chests you can get. There's other very important items that I will get to. But here you can see I have one of them, the silver dagger. It's just like a little dagger you can get that is cool. It's fun to use. It has like an M2, which I don't think anything else does. So that's cool. And I already showed you guys that I got the Rusty Mare's leg. I have plenty of those. Oh, while I'm fishing, a corpse part spawned. Oh, I actually don't know how to get to that location. So actually, I believe I might know where it is and how to get to it. Going to head this way. Come away this way into the train tracks. I accidentally just stopped recording, but it's fine. But let's try and get it on camera here. See over there, that's the guy who picked it up. That little white flashing thing that indicates he's holding it. Sure or not. I have no idea how this guy got up there. He had to have climbed. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Wow, I don't know how he got up there. I just don't think. Oh, he got it. See what he got. Oh, he got unlucky. That's probably one of the worst stands in the game. It just gives you like buffs over time, and that little blue thing is like auto dodges or auto aim or something like that. Doesn't last very long, but it's cool, I guess. My ass almost just ran in there. Fucking train's coming, man. I would have got killed again. I'm going to get back to fishing. So from this point forward, I pretty much messed up all of the clips. I was gonna do a little montage of me fishing here, trying to get the dog banner, which I showed earlier, and what you can do within how to revert your rage. I put that earlier in the video. It was just a funny little montage I put together, but I accidentally left it on my Trello screen instead of my Roblox screen, so you can't really see or hear any of it. It also has music in it, so I just decided to do a voiceover. Um, but this is my first time ever really editing any type of video I've ever released. So I'm sorry if it's a bit longer and it's not very high quality. I don't really know what I'm doing on CapCut here, in case you couldn't tell, and I'm just trying my best and just kind of learning and just going into it and doing it myself, maybe watching some videos. But at the end of the video here, after all of everything was shown and I said everything, I just wanted to showcase some PvP clips, just because I feel like PvP is what keeps people mostly on the game. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and let's get forward to the PvP clips.